Welcome to Wrecked Roulette, where the audience has to guess whether we're sober, drunk, or high. Tonight's guest is Dan Zerin. He's from Reykjavik, Iceland, who I actually met in Reykjavik, Iceland. He was performing a show that we stumbled across, and we thought he was really cool, so I thought I'd bring him on. So I hope you like him as much as I did. And tonight is not so much of a guess whether drunk, sober, high. I'm drinking very clearly on camera because we are enjoying some brennivin, which is a local Icelandic drink. I don't even know what it is. It's brennivin. Yeah, enjoy the episode. So today's there's no guessing, so we're all drinking. Dan
if you couldn't tell,
Dan's got his Corona. I've got the disgusting alcohol I brought back from Iceland. So I'm doing shots of that in this little tchotchke we brought back from
I have it right here.
It's like super full. Oh yeah, nice.
Oh God. Is it as bad as she says it is?
It's amazing.
It tastes like vegetables and like licorice to me.
It
I thought you
tastes
said vegetables and pain.
Vegetables and pain.
Like, it tastes like every bad decision you've ever made in one shot.
Oh God. Oh God, that would be terrible. I'd die.
I'll have to save some for you. I'll bring it the next time I see you.
Okay.
If there's any left after this podcast.
It's always questionable.
Yeah.
Amazing. So Dan, where are you currently located for our viewers?
Yes.
I am currently in Reykjavik, Iceland.
Yes, he's a person that I met at a comedy club on my trip to Iceland, and I thought he'd be awesome for the podcast. So,
you know what I love about you? What I love about you, Deb, you're like, you know what I should do? I should go to Iceland and get married in an ice cave, which is great. And then while you're there, you're like, you know what I should also do? Go to a fucking comedy club. Like,
well, it's in English. We promise. And I'm like, oh, cool. Like,
yeah,
we've done everything in Reykjavik because we were there for a day, and that's pretty much.
Now, did you go to the club? Did you go to the club and then you met Dan, or did you meet Dan and he was like, yo, come to the club?
No, we saw it on the pavement. We were just walking by it.
On the pavement?
Like, oh. Yeah, on the street, on the sidewalk. We're in the pavement. We saw it on the side.
Like chalk paint art. Come to this English comedy show.
We saw a sign. We saw like one of those
like an A-frame
sandwich signs. Yeah.
Okay, that makes much more sense than my secret chalk painting done by Dan.
I just always find it so funny though when I hear people be like, "Oh yeah, I went to Iceland. Oh, we saw the ice caves. We saw the volcano. We saw the waterfalls. We went to a stand-up comedy show." Like, wait, one of those doesn't seem like you should have done that.
Yeah, right. Like,
so
I think
good.
like the day before we were like hiking up a mountain.
Yeah,
and then
wholesome and like getting exercise and shit.
The next day we're getting sloshed with a bunch of comedians.
I had an audience member once who was just like before the show, they were like, yeah, we got to see the Northern Lights last night, and I was like, this is not going to be as good.
I'm preloading the disappointment cannon and pointing it straight at you guys. It's not the Aurora Borealis.
You should put that in your ad. Not as good as the Aurora Borealis.
Well, to be fair though, the thing about the Northern Lights is it's a lot like sex in that you're not sure if it's going to happen or not, and when it does, it's already over.
Oh, no.
For anyone that's never seen the Northern Lights, that's basically how it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, it's where to go.
Oh man.
We got a pretty good show when we were there, actually.
Yeah.
They very, very rarely happen this far south in Ontario. I've actually seen them in Toronto, but it was many, many, many years ago. And it was just like a little bit, but we didn't know what it was, and we were all indulging in things that could possibly make you see things. So we weren't sure it was real, and then it turned out it was real.
I was in Ontario probably about 12 years ago. And I thought I saw the Northern Lights there, but it turned out I was just so drunk that I fell on the pavement and just saw colors.
That's amazing.
So,
Like, oh, it's just stars in my head. I have a concussion.
So if you ever
This
come
is
to
just the colors of
Toronto,
concussion.
we're going drinking, Dan.
oh, and I went to the best part of Ontario, which is obviously Windsor.
Oh yeah, that's where I live.
Oh yeah. All right. So Windsor is actually an amazing place. There's a lot of great scenery and wonderful bars, and there's no drinking or casinos at all.
Oh yeah, no drinking or casinos.
We
definitely don't have the most giant casino in Canada.
Really?
I went there for the first time when I was 19 because I was legally able to drink in Canada, and I went there and I just drank, and that was all I did, and came back with poutine, and that was that was my whole trip.
That's awesome.
We have a really big
Although,
one.
how's the poutine in Windsor?
I wouldn't know.
It was a long time ago. I do not remember.
He probably doesn't have any basis of comparison, though.
Oh, have you been to Montreal or Quebec or anything?
No.
Oh, see, you could have gone there when you were 18 and drank.
Yeah.
See, these are things like in hindsight, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing.
You went to Windsor of all places.
Wild.
So
So
I've been to Toronto as well.
Okay.
excellent.
Well, at least
Excellent.
like Windsor, like you can actually see Detroit from Windsor. Like I walk down just down my street a little bit and I can kind of see the Detroit skyline, some of the buildings.
Well, the cool thing about, I mean, not to get all serious, but the cool thing about Michigan is the fact that it's the only part of the states where you drive south to get to Canada.
Yeah.
Because when you're in Detroit, you drive south to get to Windsor.
When I drive north,
I need a map. Like I have no.
Yeah,
idea
when
what
I
you're
drive
talking
north,
about.
like that's when I can
Okay.
see. So
basically this is Michigan, right?
Yeah.
It's basically like, what is it? Like Windsor is like right here.
It's like Michigan's thumb. Yeah.
Yeah. Basically.
Like I know we're America's hat as Canada, but Windsor is Michigan's thumb. Okay. These are things I need to remember. I don't know when I'm going to use it, but I tell you guys I'm going to use it.
I don't know that you need to remember that one. It's not.
My specialty is remembering like random stupid shit that has nothing to do with nothing. Like someone will be talking about just whatever topic and I'll have some sort of fun fact about it for no reason.
The first time we were in Windsor, we were driving, or one of the first times we were driving north from being south, and I was like, oh man, we have a really impressive downtown. And then I realized, oh, that's Detroit. We have shit all here. We don't have any like tall buildings, but yeah, it was all these like huge tall buildings. I could see like that felt like they were just like right in front of me. Yeah, I was like, that's a whole other country. I don't know. I still find it weird.
I'll tell you that I'll come visit you, but it's probably not actually going to happen.
I'll totally visit you.
Now, Dan, however, in Iceland, it's more likely that I'll go to Iceland than it is I'll go to Windsor.
Womp womp.
Wow. All
Womp,
right.
womp.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have a car,
that's a
but I can get to the
statement about
airport. Well, okay. Yeah, that's true. That's also that. I was just going to say I can get to the airport without a car in Toronto, but I can't get to Windsor without a car.
You
Without
can get to
suffering a
Windsor by
lot.
plane. We have an airport.
Really?
Yeah, we
You guys
do.
have an airport?
We do.
You do a stopover.
Burgeoning
you do a
metropolis.
stopover in Windsor to go to Iceland.
I'll
Yeah.
bring some of this infamous Windsor pizza I always hear about.
Oh yeah.
Apparently they have this like whole other level of pizza there. You know, there's like Detroit pizza and there's Chicago pizza, New York
Mhm.
pizza.
Right.
Yeah.
Apparently Windsor has like this shredded pepperoni with this particular type of cheese. And it's, I've heard about it from multiple people. So
I heard a thing at one point. Someone was telling me that in Canada there are people that refer to pizza as sauce cake. Is that true?
Only if you're high.
I mean,
right, fair
in the same, I guess I suppose in the same way people refer to dogs as doggos or
No.
puppers.
Like, you know,
I don't even think that
perhaps,
close
you
of
know
a
those
association.
things that people say, and you're
Sauce
just like,
cake.
man, I want that to be true, but I'm pretty sure it's not.
Yeah.
This was
And-
one
and-
I was just hoping like I'd go to Canada
Sauce
one
cake.
day and go to like Montreal, and it'd just be like, welcome to Joe's Sauce Cakes.
Sauce cake. Pizza.
And
looking it
lasagna
up.
is like the tiramisu of the
Lasagna.
pasta world.
Lasagna. Oh, apparently it's a Manitoba thing.
Is it?
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna have to call my buddy in Manitoba and be like,
Be
"Excuse me,
like,
sir.
Have you had a sauce
Yeah.
cake recently?
I just
Tell me
remembered
about this sauce cake bullshit."
they say
Yeah.
they talk about that in Brooklyn Nine-Nine in an episode as well. Yeah, because
Oh, really?
Oh.
there's the episode.
Well, then it must be
where-
true.
Yeah. Oh, it has to be true if it's on TV. But the thing
Well,
is,
I mean specifically Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
yeah, because that
I
show's
love Brooklyn
amazing.
Nine-Nine.
Yeah,
Your cat's moving.
there's a part where they talk about how they're because Charles is thinking of going to Canada with Vivian, and she's just like, we have pizza here. It's Manitoba sauce cake. It's amazing.
Oh my god.
Now that I know that's a real thing, though, that makes it even better.
Yeah, apparently it's a Manitoba thing. So I'm gonna call my buddy and be like, "Excuse me, sir, you need to tell me about this."
That is fantastic.
You're like, I've known you how long and you haven't brought this up?
Yeah. You came to visit me and you didn't bring me any Manitoba sauce cake. Fuck. Oh, it's so good. Oh, okay, I'm gonna
right.
segue. Dan, I want to know about your comedy. What kind of comedy do you do? And
You
how
just did
the
a show.
fuck
You
did
just
get
came
into
back from a
comedy?
show.
Yeah, I just did a show tonight. I was hosting a show called Comedy Rocks, which is a show that I named before I realized what venue it was actually in, because there's a venue above Hard Rock Cafe here in Iceland, which is where you actually saw the show.
Yeah.
Called Tunglith. And when I came up with the name, I thought it was part of Hard Rock Cafe. So I was just like, okay, Hard Rock Comedy Rocks. And then they're like, yeah, it's actually in a place that translates to the moon. And I'm like,
Moon rocks.
Moon
That
rocks.
works.
Yeah.
moon rocks, right? But
Yeah.
no, so we're doing Comedy Rocks, not in Hard Rock Cafe, but it's it's basically a show that I host, and I just get people to perform. We had a couple comedians from New York that just came in town, and they performed on the stage tonight. Matthew Broussard, who's been on the Tonight Show and Conan and all that stuff, and Laura Sogar, who is a former medal-winning swimmer and an incredible comedian as well. But I highly recommend people checking them both out. They're very, very funny.
Excellent.
But yeah, that's what I do. I do mostly do comedy, though, talking about my Tourette syndrome, which I realize is the first time we've mentioned that I have Tourette's in this so far. And
I think that's awesome, because
you're like, people are gonna guess if we're drunk or high, and I'm thinking, well, I mean, they at least think I'm going through puberty.
Here's your taco, sir. Whoops. I dropped it in the deep fryer. Sorry, Simpsons, can't help myself.
Oh, it's I've heard pretty much every reference. I actually, every once in a while, a comedian will come up to me and they'll be like, "Hey, so I have this Tourette joke, and I'm wondering if I can get your blessing on it." And I'm just like, I'm gonna stop you right there. I understand it probably has swearing in it, and it's not funny.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
There's just there's only one Tourette joke that people that don't have Tourette's tell, and it just involves swearing.
I think that's what a lot of
Yeah.
people think Tourette's is. It's just you swear all the time and it's uncontrollable.
Well, I do fucking swear all the time, but it's not because of Tourette's.
But you can blame it on it once in
Yeah.
a while. You'd be like, "Oh, sorry, Nana."
Out of all the people I've ever met with Tourette's, none of them had the swearing one. It was all like movement tics or,
Yeah.
or like pops or like sound stuff.
Yeah, same.
But
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've never
well,
actually.
Oh, Courtney
meetings-
froze.
that is the best freeze face. That is epic. That you can't just you can't fake this shit. I need another.
Sorry, oh my I'm screaming like
You can't fake this shit. That was the best frozen face ever.
well, you need to unmute yourself, sweetie.
Thank you. So the best part of
So,
all that,
like,
no matter what it looked like,
did you
Just
see what
send
your
me
face looked like?
no,
It
because
was
you
so-
guys were frozen and I could hear you and mine was still moving.
Can we just do the rest
We're
of the interview just like
laughing at you.
Deb, you have to send me a screenshot just because
Yeah.
I'm a rat bastard and I absolutely refuse to go back and listen to any of the episodes ever. So
Oh,
I've
I
never
know that
actually
feeling.
I've never actually heard one of our episodes.
I haven't listened to them in a while. I did have to go back and listen to our last one because I was too high to comprehend what was going on.
That's amazing.
That's like being a comedian and the venue is just like, hey, so just so you know, we recorded your set. So if you want to learn from, like if you did something that you don't like, you don't want to forget and all that stuff. And I'm like, great, I will never listen to this.
Yeah, you're like, absolutely not.
No. Yeah, no, she's the comedian. I'm just the drinking degenerate, and I don't want to listen to myself at all.
Look, I am very comfortable with my Tourette's. I'm very open about it. I'm an open book. People can ask me anything. I very, very rarely get offended, but there's only so much squeaking I can take. Like if I'm listening back to it, I'm just like, dude, this guy needs to shut the fuck up.
It's
like,
endearing.
I need to get like a muzzle or something. It's like I listen back to myself and I'm like, they need to make a see, this is the thing. If someone else with Tourette's is listening to this, they probably think I'm an asshole right now. But it's like for me listening to myself, I'm just like, I need noise canceling headphones, but the reverse of it.
It's just, well, you're hypersensitive to it though. You're gonna listen to every single one. Like,
oh, I hear it. Yeah, I hear it all the time. Yeah.
Eventually, like, we'll just tune it out.
Yeah.
And our listeners, yes.
That's my favorite.
They'll be like, oh, that's a thing. Okay. Now I don't hear it anymore, really.
So how do you incorporate your Tourette's and your ticking into your comedy?
Well, so basically, I started doing it for a very dark reason.
Oh, good.
Because,
to us.
Ooh, darkness, let's do this. So I originally did it because it was basically, I've struggled with depression and suicidal thoughts my whole life. And I kind of got to a point where it was kind of like, I had to make myself laugh, or what was the point of like actually going through life having something like this?
Mm-hmm.
And so I just started taking random tics that I had and just started thinking, what's funny about it? Like what can I do? So instead of crying about it, I can smile about it.
Okay.
And as soon as I started thinking about these things, it started making me money. And then I started realizing that I needed to do this more. I started realizing the effect it had on just my outlook of everything. And I started feeling better about myself. So like one of the most like the jokes that I've done for a long time has been about the fact that like my hand shakes a lot. I have a tremor in my hand. And so one day I realized as I was walking to work, I put my hand in my pocket and it started shaking on my pocket. And I realized I was walking down the street looking like I was masturbating and having long hair and a beard. So you'd think looking like Jesus is a good thing, but no, when your hand is shaking in your pocket, looking like Jesus is the worst person you can look like.
You just need a trench coat now.
Suffer the little children to come onto you.
I'd be arrested.
Yeah, you added one more thing. You'd be in jail.
I legit got terrified one day. I was walking down the street and I did not realize my hand was in my pocket. And I walked by a school bus full of children. And I'm just like, oh shit, no, I need to not have my hand there.
Amazing.
And
you just need a big shirt. I'm not masturbating. I swear.
Like hi, my name is so and so. It's just
I'm not masturbating.
I'm not masturbating.
No other context though. No like, no explanation for it. I'm not masturbating. Just don't worry about it.
Oh, my favorite thing lately is just not telling people that I have Tourette syndrome, because then they have no reference. Like they just think I'm a crazy person, right? So, and I've started embracing it. Like I went to get vaccinated. I might have told this on stage when you were here, but like I went to get vaccinated and I just decided not to tell them that I had Tourette syndrome and just like scare them. So when they came to me with the vaccination, and they're like, "Are you ready to be vaccinated?" I'm like, "I've actually already been vaccinated. There appear to be some side effects."
Oh, yes.
They didn't think it was as funny as I did. I thought it was hilarious.
That's because it is.
The person next to me thought it was hilarious. The nurse giving me the shot was just like, "Wait, did I really do that?"
Just like, no, don't go on TikTok with that.
TikTok, haha.
TikTok. Actually, TikTok is brutal for people with Tourette syndrome.
Really?
Yeah, because so many people faked Tourette's on TikTok for views.
Oh, really?
And yeah, and it's at the point where like I have several friends with Tourette's that have like they've made TikToks, and I feel like it sounds so old by saying they made TikToks.
The ticks.
They made the
TikToks.
Yeah, what is
young people?
What is the way that the kids say it today? Is it they made a TikTok video? but like I had a TikTok account for like I still have it, but I used it for like 1 month, and then I started noticing that on like accounts of people with Tourette syndrome, they were getting comments like, "Show me your papers," and it was basically because everyone thinks they're faking it because of all the people that do.
Oh,
and
that's really fucked up.
Yeah, and I've actually found out that like there's a decent number of people that think I fake it, and I just keep thinking, like if I was faking it, why would I fake puberty? Like why wouldn't I just swear all the time?
Yeah.
Or why wouldn't I do like these things?
Dan,
you know,
I really want to. I appreciate you bringing to light the TikTok tick controversy.
I mean, it's called TikTok. It should be for Tourette's anyway.
I was reading an article like that TikTok is giving people ticks, but I think now that you've explained that, well, I think that the people writing the article have been duped.
I think people like Donald Trump gave people ticks
out of self-defense.
Yeah, out of self-defense. There you go.
Oh my God.
I just remembered I used to say for a while that because people ask all the time about so the swearing tick, it's called coprolalia, and it literally basically comes from the Latin shit talk. And the thing about it is, first of all, like there's so few people with Tourette syndrome that have it. It's like seeing a shooting star. Like if you meet someone with coprolalia, make a wish, you know. But the thing is like with coprolalia, like holy shit, I just forgot my point. No, I was gonna say I used to say that like dude, like the percentage of people with Tourette syndrome with coprolalia is about 11%. It's like 11 or 12%.
Okay.
But after Donald Trump became president, it rose to about 70%.
But I'm
fuck Trump.
I don't know. Are you guys like weird Canadian Trump supporters, or you just you just like your prime minister that did blackface? Or
oh my yeah, he's still in office. He is still in office.
Still in office. We voted him in recently again.
Yeah, we had an election where like nothing changed. I think
has he done at this point?
This is the second term.
Yeah.
Oh, this is only the second one. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
but we had this election in the middle of a pandemic where we had everyone leave their houses and go en masse to public spaces to vote, and nothing changed. I think I'm sorry, 2 seats or something stupid changed out of like everything. So everything pretty much was the same.
This is like in Iceland, the way it works is that people go to vote and they always vote for the party they don't want to be in office. So the party ends up being in office for forever. It's been the same party for a super long time. But when someone basically is forced to resign, they don't just resign. They resign and then they go to another high-paying job in office.
Oh.
So it's like the prime minister might go into, like I don't like, or like the president might become the prime minister, or the prime minister might go into like, I don't know. To be honest, I don't really pay attention to politics, so I don't even remember what the positions are called anymore.
In Iceland.
How did you end up in Iceland?
I took a plane. That was the laziest.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah, I know. Oh, well, I did this, and we're not even at the suicide jokes yet. But
yet, don't worry, kids, they're coming.
oh, listen, kids,
buckle in.
Hey, if y'all want some suicide jokes, we'll go there.
But first, I want to know, how the fuck in your life did you end up in Iceland?
So, I've been asked this question so many times that at this point I really just like giving the wrong answers over, or like different answers every time.
You could have done that and not told me.
I could have told you that I just really like that, elves took my keys as a valid reason to be late for work here.
Yeah.
No, I was living in Los Angeles, and I married an Icelandic woman while I was in Iceland, or in LA. Mm-hmm. And then we moved to Iceland, and that's how I ended up here. Okay. It's actually a very easy story. I don't know why I make it so complicated.
You ended up in Iceland for love.
Well, either that or a green card, one of the two.
Excellent.
Awesome.
And I see you have a kitty cat over there.
I do.
Hey, kitty.
This is Omen. She is the spawn of Satan.
Oh, I like her already.
No, she is freaking adorable. But she like, I have this running joke with my girlfriend because it's my girlfriend's cat, and she named her Omen, and she doesn't know why she named her Omen. She saw the cat and went Omen. But
she's Icelandic.
She likes to think that it's like good omens or something like that. But
Neil Gaiman Terry Pratchett novel, excellent.
No, I have a theory, because when the thing is, I'm actually allergic to cats. I at this point I'm trying to figure out how I can get a subscription for like nose sprays. But I use them so often, and it's like the only way I can survive. But when I met my girlfriend and I stayed at her old place for the first time, and I was staying the night, and Omen saw me twitching, and I have this theory that she tried to calm down my tics by laying on my arm or laying on my legs. But no, apparently she was just trying to increase the allergy. And I came to this conclusion because at one point, she laid down on my arm, and my arm was still twitching, but she noticed that I was starting to go like this a lot, right?
Oh, jeez.
She got closer to my chest, and I'm thinking, Omen, don't do this.
Yeah,
and then before I know it, the tail just goes right across my face.
Oh, no. What a jerk!
So good.
And I'm like, my nose is getting all stuffed up, and I'm just like, Omen, you really are the spawn of Satan. But she's the best. And she
I don't mean to interrupt, guys. You probably can't hear it, but there's an alarm going on downstairs.
Oh, okay,
so
I'm
just gonna go and deal with that.
I'm gonna pause.
Omen.
I'll be back.
She's using those telekinetic powers. I don't know how she does it.
Welcome back.
So slightly singed.
What were we talking about?
I have no idea.
We were talking about your cat and the allergy.
We were talking
and the
about
tail whipping you in the face.
Yeah. Wait, did you? I just realized you just hit record, so you didn't catch the jump on.
I did not know.
I know. It's so epic.
Yeah.
Yeah, Omen just ran and jumped across everything.
Yeah, it was like a bat flying behind you.
Excellent.
Oh, Omen, don't. Oh, here she goes. There she goes.
Oh, there you go.
Maybe
got a little taste.
Ah, I know what she wants. Hold on 1 second. Sorry. She wants the window open.
She wants the window open.
Sometimes we'll open the front door, like the inner door, so that the cat can just sit at the screen door and hang out and watch the birds and the squirrels. We call it cat TV.
Aw.
This is we're still going.
Yeah.
Sorry. This is the craziest thing. It's called cat TV. You just open the window.
Oh my god!
Stare outside.
We literally
Were you just talking about that?
Collective thought, man. Even across
Collective
oceans.
thought. Yeah.
We were talking about
We're
collective
just
thought.
stealing each other's thoughts. Just grabbing them.
Yeah, that's so weird.
That's great.
It was
Yeah,
freaky
no,
night.
Cats are the great.
Is it like a full moon or something?
No, it's just like
Might
cats
be.
are our great overlords. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's
But
totally fine.
one thing we were talking about before, though, speaking of wrecked roulette, we both have Brennivin.
Oh, that's right.
But I'm like all fancy. I have like the anniversary one that's like all yellow and stuff. See, they add P to this one. They try to keep it good, you know. They try. It comes from one guy. This guy Gunnar, and
it's very highly concentrated. He doesn't drink for long times.
Are you guys gonna do a shot together?
What he does is
he
eats a lot of fermented shark, and then he just pees into the Brennivin. That's how they do it. Everyone
Fermented
had it wrong.
Shark.
But
yeah, that's a thing. You're supposed to do like the cube
there.
of
Do your
fermented
shot.
Yeah.
Get your shot poured.
Get
your horn.
poured. Okay.
Your horny shot.
My horny shot.
No, horny
All
shot.
right. I don't have
All right.
Go.
Go.
strange liquor, but
Yeah, so you have to guess whether we're sober, drunk, or hashtag.
no,
you
he
say
already
sober,
ruined it.
drunk,
You
or
guys already
hashtag?
ruined it.
Yeah, you have to guess if we're sober, drunk, or hashtag. This is the wonderful wrecked roulette where some of us are hashtags, or some of us may be about to be hashtags. I have no idea.
Hashtag Deb drunk.
Oh man. Yeah, sometimes people have guessed in comments like on the videos after.
Yeah,
But,
usually for me, I'm more. You can tell with me more than you.
Yeah,
You hide
no.
your alcoholism very well.
I'm not an alcoholic. They go to meetings. God.
Oh, come on, A. I know it's
I refuse to go to a meeting, so therefore
I won't go to meetings. Damn it.
AA is for quitters.
Yes, exactly.
I shouldn't say that, but yeah. I actually
You're a
don't drink
comedian.
that-
You're supposed to say shit like that.
This is a comedy
No,
podcast.
no, I
if
just
you're
say-
offended by things like that, then
No,
stop listening.
as a depressed person, I say suicide notes are for quitters.
Oh.
Dark. Well,
Yeah,
you did
you
promise
said
some
you-
suicide
I
jokes
did-
for the
yeah,
for
I
the
did
kids.
promise you
Keep it, kids. Keep it a mystery.
Gotta
People
keep the
guessing.
kids happy and
Yeah,
give them their
I just-
suicide jokes.
I just had one that I did the other day. It was it's about how I've started exercising because people let's not say that exercise is a cure for depression. And I've had depression my whole life. So I'm like, all right, well, let's give this a shot. And I've learned one thing. So exercise does nothing for depression other than make suicidal thoughts sexier. It's just like, oh, my brain is telling me that I want, like, it's making me imagine myself killing myself again. Ooh, I have a 6-pack in this one. I mean, people are going to want to find this body.
There's a
Come on.
6-pack as my wrist bleed out. Sweet.
Oh, that's excellent.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to come to Iceland and see a show.
Yeah, I can't do a whole show about depression though. That would be career suicide.
Dum-dum. Oh man. How long have you been hosting the shows?
Well, let's see here. So in 2018, I started kind of getting more. That was when I got like really serious about comedy, and so I would say I've been hosting shows since around that. I've been performing since 2016. So I haven't actually been performing for too long, but I've wanted to do I've wanted to try stand up since I was a kid, because apparently like every white kid ends up trying stand up comedy at some point.
Fair enough.
It's apparently in our DNA, I guess. It's that in podcasting. Every white guy does stand up in podcasts. So, and I've done both.
Well,
so I guess it works out.
I think I identify as a white guy.
Yeah.
You're pretty fly for a white guy.
Oh, hey, have you ever thought
I want to
about
know
doing stand up?
I want to know, like, as a comedian with Tourette's, have you had like a really brutal heckler before where you're just like, fuck that guy? I know that you like
I've
you take it.
I've had hecklers.
Yeah.
I had a weird heckle in Chicago, from a host of a show.
Oh,
What?
Yeah. So I
That's
was doing an open mic. It was like 3 hosts or something with this show. It was a really weird show. So I was in a room where everyone was seated literally around the comedian. It was yeah.
It's like group therapy.
No, it was 100% group therapy. I was in the wrong building, but it was.
Now, where do you face? I want to know, like, where do you choose to face?
Yes. But the thing is, yeah, it's a mystery. You never know where to face. It was one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. But it was
spin in a circle. So you know about the airline food.
I mean, imagine trying to explain the hand in the pocket joke when only half the room can see.
Yeah.
And so I was doing the whole thing about Tourette syndrome, and one of the hosts did not listen to my set until like I was all on my last joke, and he goes, "Dude, what's going on with the squeaking and all this stuff?" And one of the other hosts goes, "Dude, have you not been listening? He's got Tourette's, man. He's been talking about it for 5 minutes."
And that is why they needed 3 hosts. That's exactly why.
But I've had more, like, I've had brutal comments afterward, but it's really the same comment over and over again. It's like how long have you been faking Tourette's, or how long? I find it funny that you fake this, and it's always like, if I got a negative comment, it's always the same thing. Okay. But like I said, at this point, it doesn't bother me because I don't need to prove anything. I don't need to go to an office and be like, all right, I need my Tourette stamp today. Got it.
Show us your papers.
Actually, come to think about it, so the Tourette syndrome, the Tourette Organization of America, they had these things. I love making fun of this, but it's a great thing at the same time.
Okay.
Like, I love that they do this, but it's funny to me. So if you have Tourette syndrome, you can print out a card that you can like show people, and it's absolutely fucking awesome. It's like, I have Tourette syndrome. If you want more information, here where you can find it, which is cool because like if you're out in in the wild, I don't know why I said that. In the wild, if you're out in the wild,
you just call it outside, just the wild.
It's pandemic times outside.
Yeah. That's how I feel. That's how I feel all the time.
But if you're outside among people and like you're acting, you're doing your tics, and people are like, why are you doing that? It's cool to be able to do that, right? My thought is, are you literally trying to make people able to pull the Tourette card? Like, are you literally saying that if you end up in a weird situation, hold on, let me literally pull the Tourette card.
Here's my disability card.
Yeah, I mean it. Like, I love it's one of those things. I love the concept. I love the intention of it. I love the idea of it. It's just when you really break it down and realize that you're literally pulling the Tourette card, it's just like, guys, come on. You could have thought about this for 5 minutes.
That's amazing.
You named it the Tourette card. I mean, did you listen to yourself?
When
you pitched this.
Like, I'm just imagining my friend going, you may have the Tourette card, but have you heard of the autistic card?
It's not uncommon for both things to occur for people.
True.
So
True.
If
I've met many people who
one day they could pull
one
autistic card, and the other day they could pull the other card, depending on like,
I have both.
What's up?
And that's the thing, is like, I have like a shopping list of disorders. I mean, how do I keep track of my cards?
You have to carry a Rolodex.
I got Rolodex. All right, so you're the same age as me. Great. No, that's great. Just pull up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. That's great. See, I'm picturing like those wallets. It's just like, all right, which one is it today? Am I bipolar? Am I depressed? Am I which card am I?
Wait, what did I do? Okay, so I was a little bit manic. So here's my bipolar card.
Yeah. like today I was dealing with panic disorder. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
My anxiety.
I
Hang on.
I pushed you off a building because I thought you were on fire. That's right. Yeah. So I'm gonna pull the panic disorder card
Yeah.
today.
And then you can have one more card and it says cunt. You can give it to people and say, okay, here you go. And I'm not giving you this card that says cunt because that's, I have the sweary Tourette's because I don't. It's because you're a fucking cunt.
Yeah.
Like, there you
The
go.
cunt card.
Yeah.
There was this guy who posted something online. He like has a card. He's like 7 feet tall, and he has like a card like, "Yes, I am tall. Yes, I'm aware of how tall I am. I am 7'1". And like,
Please do
here's
not
where you
ask
get
me
more
what the
information.
weather's like up
Yeah,
here.
yeah. The
Yeah.
weather up here is fine. Stop asking me this.
I just love that. I just love that concept. Like here's my business card. I mean, like I Tourette for a living. Here's my business card.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Although to be fair, I mean half my career is Touretting, so like I joke, but it's actually kind of true.
Yeah.
I have been paid so many times to not take medication.
Pardon?
Because I have literally been, because the thing is, I mean, to be fair, I just don't take medication because it's
Yeah.
really terrifying with Tourette's. But the thing is, like, I joke about it because like I do stand up about shit that happens when I don't take medication. So technically, I'm getting paid to not take medication.
Title of the podcast.
Yeah,
Title of your new album.
Title of my new album. That is great.
I get paid to not take medication.
Yeah, that's my next special. Actually, I did it. So a couple of years ago, I did a 1 hour show called Squeak. Reasons it's very unclear.
Yeah, I don't know why you'd call it that.
It's very weird. I know it's a very random.
It's a very
name.
very random. I don't understand.
But then well, last year I was going to do a show called Even Squeakier, and then the pandemic hit and I didn't end up doing a show. But I was going to, and then this year, I was going to do another show called Milking It. And I was like, I'm set. I've got this. Comedy Central, let's go.
Amazing.
Netflix, buy this shit,
All right, Courtney, you know what time it is.
Oh baby, do I ever.
So we play a game with all of our guests.
It's our favorite.
It's called The Monkey's Paw. I don't know if you've seen the episode of the Treehouse of Horrors of The Simpsons.
It's been quite a while.
Quite a while.
What did you say?
It's been quite a while.
Yeah, it's not the tree horse
Tree horse.
The tree
horse her.
Nay, it's not called that.
Doesn't even have an S.
This is like the plot of a Rob Zombie horror movie.
So
takes place at the tree horse house.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
So it's actually like a story that came out in 1902. So essentially, like the owner of the monkey's paw, they get 3 wishes. It's essentially like having a genie, but it's a monkey's paw, and no genie pops out. I don't know why I put that reference. So essentially, your wishes are doomed for messing with fate.
Okay.
So you're gonna make 3 wishes.
Yeah, you make 3 wishes and we fuck them up.
Mm-hmm.
You make 3 wishes and you fuck them up.
Yeah, we make it
wishes,
so you wish you
we
never
fuck
wished.
them up.
You
I
wish that you never wished.
All right. So go ahead and make your first wish.
So I make a wish and then you ruin it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's my favorite.
Okay. I wish that see now I'm like trying to ruin it in my own mind.
You're thinking of all the ways that we could ruin it. You're like,
I was like, I wish that Ellen DeGeneres would be president. And then I was just like, well, that's just ruined by saying that. But by the way, who didn't know she was terrible to people? Like anyway, so I thought that was just old news. Oh shit. See, now I can only think of lame shit. I no. All right. Let's see. Let's go for a Canada reference that that like two people will get.
Okay.
I wish Red Green would be president.
Oh, amazing.
Okay. I don't know, Courtney, do you want to take this one? I don't know as much about I didn't
Did
watch
you just tell
it.
me that you
didn't
don't
watch
know
Red
much
Green?
Yeah,
about
I
Red
feel like
Green?
you know them more.
The fuck kind of Canadian are you,
he's
bro?
this guy.
I know. I used to watch it.
He just has duct tape. He puts duct tape on everything.
The thing is,
Yeah.
like, I have a poor memory because
Okay.
I used to watch that when I was like young, when I probably shouldn't have.
Everyone watched that way too young.
Yeah. That's why we are how we are.
I think I watched it when I was 12 for the first time, and I was just like, oh, okay, there's a lot of adult references. I should.
Yeah, I think I was like
probably
8 or
watch this.
something.
Yeah. Okay, let me think. Excuse me. Well, the thing is, you said president, and we don't have presidents here. We have
that's
prime
fine. All right,
ministers.
prime
So
minister.
the
Good.
twist is that
Almost spoke.
we actually end up taking over the states, and Red Green does in fact become president. But all of the like trades and construction stuff goes down to the fix it yourself level of president on the top. And it ruins the entire country.
So like the potholes are just like the people in the neighborhood need to gather around together.
Yeah.
And fix it themselves.
Yeah.
Using duct tape.
Have you ever had a pothole and just been like, what do I do? All right, well, all you have to do is put some duct tape over it. You'll be fine.
Yeah. Everything is duct taped.
Everything. Mr. President, the Statue of Liberty, the torch fell off. It's all right. Just put some duct tape on it.
Use some twist ties and some duct tape. You'll be fine. So yes, that's the long story of what I did to your wish.
I love that, Courtney. I'm so glad you took that.
Thank you.
Oh, that was amazing. That was
right.
amazing.
Second wish.
Second wish. All right. Oh, damn. Now I'm trying to see. Now I'm trying to think of Canada references because I know some, but I don't know all.
All right.
All right.
You should. We're America's hat.
Yeah.
Okay. I wish that the logo of the Montreal Canadiens wasn't a toilet seat.
Oh, Deb, you're taking this one. I don't want to piss off my Canadians friends.
I don't know. There's so many ways that I can annoy everyone with this one. That it wasn't a toilet seat, but it's now a toilet bowl, and there's a turd in it. And they're no longer called the Habs; they're called the Crabs.
And subsequently, every other logo in the NHL is shit and toilet related as well.
Yeah, good add-on.
Yeah, I made it across the board.
I'm gonna look.
The thing is, like, he made it worse. He made it bad for us, and like, just in general, like, we had to ruin all the other Canadian.
Well, no, all the hockey, all of it.
Yeah,
I'm just ruining all of it.
Okay.
All right.
Their logo's no longer a toilet seat, but the hockey needs to be played
on just a
on
toilet
seat.
Just a giant toilet bowl.
Yeah.
The idea is to get the puck in the middle.
Yeah.
It's like when you paint flies on the inside of the toilet bowl so the dudes aim for it.
Yeah.
Did you know
the piece of the little piece of poo on the side of the toilet? That's where you have to aim to scrape it.
You remember earlier you were talking about how it's like the dumbest factoids that you'll just randomly be like, oh yeah, I know this. Did you know that the first hockey pucks in Canada were made using frozen cow shit?
I actually didn't.
What? I didn't know that either.
Yeah, they were made using frozen cow shit.
Oh man, that's
like this is way better than soccer.
We need We need to get so basically. So what we need is a cake, right? But the cake needs to have the right consistency, right? So it needs to be able to be hit by a stick. So we need to get a cake from a cow.
The amount of things we do with cow turds, though, it's not surprising.
All right. I wish every hockey puck today was made using frozen cow shit. That's my third wish. I'm sorry if I'm like ruining this game, but I genuinely wish.
Oh, we're not those Canadians that love hockey, though. That's a myth. Not all Canadians love hockey.
Oh, I know.
I don't like sports in general.
All right, then I wish frozen cow shit was used for microphones for your prime minister.
Okay.
Oh my God, it's totally true. Look at this. The first hockey pucks used in early outdoor hockey games were pieces of frozen cow dung. Other versions were made out of wood.
I like that you looked it up.
Oh yeah.
You're like, I have to see this. Like,
I do. Like, it's a problem. I have a problem.
Okay.
Give me all the knowledge.
I know.
Okay, so the prime minister.
Random. I know some very random facts. Like, like there's that. There's the people used to make napkins out of asbestos so that they could burn it to clean it.
That's amazing.
They would also die at
so
the same time,
dumb. We deserve clean it, all the shit that happens to us as a race. Humans.
I'm surprised we made it this far.
Oh my God. Let me just blow my nose and wipe my mouth with my asbestos napkin.
Right.
Like, what the fuck?
So your third wish had to do with frozen cow turds, but it kept changing. So what's your third wish?
All right. Now I got to come up with a real one.
Yes,
I
please.
got to come up with a real one. Okay, so my wish is that I'm gonna have fun with this one. Just because I think I'm the only one in this call that can 90% say this word. I wish that every sentence began with the word
oh my.
Okay. Granted.
Now, to start with ruining this wish, you have to say the word. And if you don't, and I feel like if you don't say the word correctly,
see, I wasn't paying attention.
You should have to take a drink.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go for the drink.
Just not even trying. Just like, nope, I give up.
Well, if you spell it, I might be able to.
Oh, it's very. So
I'll do the shot.
Language. It's such an easy language, Icelandic.
Okay, say this word again.
Okay. Vadala heider.
Vadala heider.
Vega vinna verkfæra.
Vega vinna verkfæra.
Gamesla. Skura uti. Dera likla. Kippa ringa. I kind of fucked that part up, but fingerfar.
Okay.
Okay. I hope it's really dirty. I hope it's exceptionally dirty.
Okay, you know, like how when you're having sex, you say words or moan. That's all that comes out. Oh. You have to say that
across the globe.
You're saying that every time.
There we go. Just like,
yeah.
So this word, just so you know, it's talking about the fingerprint on the ring to the keychain to the keys used for the main door of the storage room used by the storage workers. Wow, of the Hill of Vadalaheli.
I mean, I know Germans have some pretty intense words, like short words for big meanings, but that's like a whole other level.
Just describe the thing, man.
That is basic. That's like going to Icelanders and being like, so I'm not sure you can be specific enough. Hold my beer.
That wasn't a sentence. That's just a single word.
It's a single word. Think about it. It's describing one thing.
Yeah, it really is.
I mean,
But
like,
anyway, that is now the new sex sound out of everybody.
it's the best
All
sex
of-
sound ever. It's all the kids are doing it these days.
We're like, that's the thing in Iceland. You can just say that, and the
It is
listeners wouldn't
it's the
question
new
it.
TikTok song. It is the new the new Twitch talk MySpace thing.
Uh-huh.
It's unbelievable.
And- oh, and-
it is hitting all the Nickelodeons. It's
Before-
unbelievable.
So before every hashtag, you put hashtag whatever you said.
No, go ahead. Go ahead, say it.
The fingerprints on the edge of the ring of the key
So,
strap.
yeah, there you go.
storage
You have to
room
put that and
that is
then
used
what
by
you
the
wanna say.
worker.
You know, the best part is I sent you a shortened version on Instagram.
Yeah, it's here somewhere. My
Did
phone
you?
fell on the floor.
Time for another shot. Amazing. So good. Do you think there's going to be any left by the time I see you, Deb?
We're at the big bottle.
Oh,
So
okay,
and like so
okay.
everyone, we've been trying to like we've been getting together with some people and we're like, oh, we brought this back from Iceland. Do you want to try it? And no one has done another shot. No one has asked for a second shot. Everyone's
no
gone,
one
"Blah, do not.
What is this shot that you have from Iceland? Well, we call it Black Death. All right, I think I'm good.
Sounds hot. I'm in.
No,
Yeah,
it's so-
Courtney would be
it's
all
so
over that
good.
shit.
Yeah.
It's like there was a beer here in Iceland. Don't remember what it was called, but there was a beer that was made using sour whale testicles. And of course, PETA was not happy. But why would anyone be happy at that?
Fermented
Like,
sour
I
whale
love that
testicle.
PETA comes in and they're just like, no, you can't make beer using sour sheep or sour
Sour
whale testicles. And everyone's just like, yes, that's what we're all saying.
We agree.
You're not special
I
here.
fucking
We
hate
all
PETA, and
agree.
I agree.
Finally, yes, yeah. Oh, thank you. Finally,
There's an alcohol made with sheep dung.
there is some awful shit that PETA does, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Oh, but like I am all for the well-being of animals. I am all for like, look, I'm a meat eater, but I would gladly switch to vegan if I could figure out how to survive on it. But
In
the thing
Iceland.
yeah, in Iceland where everything is frozen. But the thing is that like with PETA, it's just like, guys, come on, you can't be serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like
Anyway.
they're the
Is
biggest
that the bar too high?
euthanizer of animals in the United States.
Like this
Like they-
animal, this animal could live, or we could just kill it.
Like it's pretty fucked up, but
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, this is harshing the buzz, you know.
yeah. Well, only because we don't have
We
any
try to
good
steer away from
jokes about
politics
PETA
and things like
prepared.
that.
You
I
know,
feel like at this point, I'm just trying to sound old. I don't know what I'm doing. Right now.
Yeah.
Like you guys feel like we're harshing the
buzz.
here? Do people talk like that anymore? I mean, I don't
Harshing
even
the
know.
buzz.
I've been so out of the world. Like I lost like 2 years.
You're in Iceland. You're back in the 70s.
I'm in
That's
Iceland.
why
They're
he
catching
said
up.
it. Oh
They're
my
trying to catch
God.
up.
It's amazing.
Yeah, we're trying to catch up. We're right now we're still at the point where, you know, pot is legal for 2-year-olds and like 4 years old to drink, though. You know, we're being real respectful and, you know, real
Is there a drinking age?
responsible.
What is the drinking age in Iceland?
20.
Oh, okay.
Yes. It's
When can you
We have
vote?
you beat. Sorry.
well, when can you vote? I don't know. They act like you can vote it too.
Just asking.
I don't know actually, because I've never looked into it just because I'm not a citizen yet. So
Oh, okay.
oh,
Fair
awesome.
enough. Awesome.
All right, Dan.
So
Oh, sorry.
yeah,
Go.
I wanted to just have him give us a little more details about his show and how often it is, and if we want to send people your way, how do we do that? You know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So right now, my Voices of Tourette's happens. It's hopefully happening once a month
Okay.
in Iceland, and we have, but with So I started a business with my friend called Comedy in Iceland. Where basically we're setting up comedy shows and we're promoting comedy shows. We're just trying to we're just trying to grow the scene here.
Okay.
And so we have shows every Thursday at a venue called Tunglið, which I was talking about earlier. Means the moon. And by the way, that's how you say it. It's Tunglið, the moon.
Tunglið, the moon.
That would be amazing. How great would that be? It's just like, welcome to Tunglið, the moon. We just started up a Tuesday show called Underground Open Mic, and it is named Underground Open Mic because not only is our comedy scene kind of underground, but the venue is underground. So I'm so creative. And
Excellent.
so it's at Paloma Basement. If anyone is listening from Iceland, if anyone is listening from Iceland, should have done it with an Icelandic accent. And then but yeah, my voices of Tourette's. Hopefully next year we'll make it to the States. We've been saying this for about 3 years now. Like each year we go, next year we'll make it to the States. Next year we'll make it to the States. And
well, COVID though.
Then COVID came.
Yeah.
We were actually going to go to the States and then COVID hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, we will hopefully be there next year. Canada, we will hopefully be there sometime. We thought
if you come to Detroit, I'm right there.
The problem is we thought about going to Toronto, but then we realized that everyone is just a frozen cow shit Manitoban sauce cake, Windsor, Ontario drinking person. So I don't feel like any of those words should have been used in the same sentence.
I think it was fantastic.
That was a word jumble.
Yeah.
I was just trying to summarize everything we talked about.
You cheesy eating soda and the monkeys.
I mean, my favorite thing that I've learned from this is that Manitoba's sauce cake is real.
Yeah.
It
Apparently
is awesome.
it is.
You know what?
Yeah,
I've learned a lot today about our Canadian culture from this American living in Iceland.
Yeah. But yeah, that's when the shows are happening, and hopefully I will be traveling to the America of the North soon.
Excellent.
Amazing.
Yes.
Excellent. We'll have to,
how can our listener find you online?
Yeah, so basically you go I just made it easy for everyone. You just if you search Dan Zerin comedy on anything, you should find me. If you don't find me, just search Dan Zerin. There are literally 2 of us on Facebook.
Okay.
There are only 2 Dan Zerins on Facebook. The other guy's Italian, and he goes by Daniel Zerin. And I got to meet this guy someday because I keep talking about him. because who the hell is named Dan Zerin?
So he's an Italian living in Italy, or he's an Italian living abroad?
In Italy, I think.
Okay.
So he's a Dan Zerin. Sorry, that was so racist.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for hanging out and have some drinks with us.
Yeah, thank you for having me. This has been a lot of fun.
Thank you. Want to do one for the road?
Yeah, my favorite part of this whole thing actually was probably a part that wasn't even caught on camera.
The cat thing, or
that was the cat.
Oh, that was so good too.
I'm so sad.
Oh man, I'm so sad.
Okay.
The cat was like, whoa.
Like I've seen cat freakouts. I've been around this cat for over 2 years now, but this cat, it just every once in a while when she does that, I'm just like, dude, you gotta calm your shit. It's like, have you ever seen the movie Say Anything?
Yeah.
Okay, you know the part where it's a terrible movie. I don't recommend it. But you know that it's seriously so bad. Why is it popular anyway? So
What's that about?
it doesn't matter. But there's a part where John Cusack tackles a guy who's drunk, and he just tackles him and he goes, "You must chill. You must chill." That is the best part of this movie. And that is how I treat the cat. She's like running around, and I pet her, and I'm like,
Dude,
you
spoilers.
must chill. It's not you can't spoil a bad movie.
So
All right.
so I bought this. Okay, so one
Right.
final thing is that we're gonna do a cheers of this,
Yes.
Brenneman.
All right. Well,
I bought this. Actually, Corey bought this, and we noticed like everywhere is just Viking things in Iceland.
just for tourists.
That and like
Yeah, I was gonna say.
literally, you can buy a wool sweater
Icelanders are
Anywhere.
barely Vikings.
anywhere.
Icelanders are the Norwegian Vikings that couldn't handle being a Viking.
Yeah,
I
so
mean-
they left.
they go to Iceland, and like I mean they can't even pronounce V's. They pronounce them as W's. I mean, what Viking goes? I am a Viking.
I'm a Viking.
Viking.
like okay, we get it. There's no diversity. You're a white king. We get it. Jesus. You know, but they get so intense about it that no, like eventually I'm just like, oh, does the widow Viking want to say something?
Aw. All right.
Amazing.
Okay, so I know cheers in a bunch of languages. So why don't we end with let's see. So there's cheers, there's skål, there's skål, sláinte, there's egészségedre, which is Hungarian. There is I think kippis, which is Finnish. There is just drink. This is getting boring. Let's do this.
Chin chin.
Yes, I know that one too.
Chin-chin.
At one point I was just trying to learn certain phrases in every language I could. And cheers was one of them.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I can't
All right, dude, this
remember
was so
what else.
fun.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I would gladly do this again anytime you want.
Awesome. All right, we'll probably have you
pull
back.
him in on a viewing party.
Yeah. We'll see how our viewer / listener enjoys.
Yeah. And I do apologize because I can't for medical reasons actually drink too much. So
Yeah, no, I totally understand.
I'm not terribly drunk. But it has been fun. This is the first time I've drank this much in probably like 3 months. So.
All right, message me later and tell me what happens.
Wonderful.
I'm probably gonna pass out after this.
Oh.
Because of Tourette's. I drink like 3 beers, maybe maximum.
Plus, isn't it like 4 in the morning there?
It's almost 3 in the morning. I've had like 3 beers. I've had about 4 shots.
You're welcome.
I am having a good time.
All right. All right. Thanks, dude.
Yeah,
Good
thank you
night.
guys so much.